That is correct. We are at Brownies once again for Burger Brothers. We have a special guest.
We sure do.
And this is his favorite spot. So we decided we would make a return trip because obviously we enjoy the burgers. We enjoy the root
One of
beer.
our favorites as well.
We enjoy the onion rings and the fries. So let's head on inside and see who our special guest is. We are back at Brownies, and for a special reason, Mayor G.T. Bynum is with us. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for inviting me.
This is your go-to place.
Has been my entire life.
Incredible.
Yeah. I remember coming here as a kid. This was my dad's favorite place in town, so we come here every weekend. You know, Bill, who started Brownies, ran it. This was his office right behind you. Gary, guy that on the wait staff, kind of the head waiter, always be walking around whistling and singing. I mean, it was like a real family atmosphere here.
Nice.
And so throughout my life, every birthday celebrated here at Brownies. Now my kids, on their own volition, with no encouragement, they celebrate their birthdays here too.
Right.
And it's like one of the few things in Tulsa that just doesn't change. That's awesome and never changes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Love it.
Wow. See, that's what we're after too. You know, it became more about the backstory and the history than just a good burger. But
Exactly.
definitely a good burger. And I want to tell you that it might have been one of the first that I ever came to when I got to Tulsa.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Please start your off with some homemade root beer.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a water. Even though I love the root beer, I need to take it easy this week.
I'll have a root beer.
Yeah, I'll have his root beer. Thanks.
It's like sacrilege, but I get it. So he always goes bacon on the burgers, and I think the last episode I almost
didn't
went
go
Sam's bacon, and we shamed him relentlessly, and then when he had to look at the bacon, it was game over.
The bacon looks so good.
So you might look at this root beer and
I know.
have a
At some
change
point,
of
I
heart.
may be
Another unique thing is it's homemade root beer. I don't know that you find that.
No, in the frosty mug,
Yeah.
where it actually like turns to kind of icy
Of course.
chunks in there and everything.
Instagram worthy every
Exactly,
time.
exactly.
For sure.
I mean, it really does. I mean, you got the knickknacks up on the wall, all the stuff that, you know, this kind of made this place popular and what it is. And every time you come in here, especially at the rush times of day,
Yes.
I mean, early morning for breakfast, mid-afternoon lunch, dinner time, usually this place is cram-packed with people.
Oh yeah, no, and that's the thing. I mean, you come in here, it's never lost that family atmosphere. Like, and I think now it's like multiple generations of people come here, like our family does,
Yep.
where parents and their kids and often grandkids all grew up coming here. Yeah.
Good stuff. What do you usually order?
Well, it was like a rite of passage when I was getting older, when my parents would allow me to get a double cheeseburger.
Oh, wow.
And so since I was about 13, that's what I get every single time.
The double?
Double
Okay.
cheeseburger, onions fried in, fries on the side.
Wow.
And there's not a lot of places where you can still get Heinz 57 sauce. Like, I didn't even know they still made it.
Right.
So a little bit of that.
Do you
with
partake?
Well, with the fries.
Okay.
I would
there you
never,
go. See, I don't know
put
that
that on
I've
a
ever
burger.
had.
It's kind of like what in England with the HP sauce.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
PG tips. That's how the war was won. For
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
sure. Look at that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
That's
gonna be-
That water looks really amazing as well.
Oh, really?
That's gonna haunt me. I guess I've got
never
I guess
coming
I've
up
got
your
time
permanent
to
record.
change. I got
I'm
time
sure
to
you'll
change
really
my mind.
enjoy it.
Come on, just a little bit.
Sure. Not even taste.
Just a little bit, bro.
Maybe
You're on
mid-meal.
camera.
Maybe mid-meal, so I
We're
can
on
regulate.
camera.
I gotta regulate.
See, here's how I regulate
Do you have
it.
a
I got
shot- do you have
root
shot
beer
glass?
instead of a float.
We do have little water.
Give him a shot glass. Just get a little
Make it
bit.
work.
A tiny
Shot
glass.
glass of root beer.
I mean,
Like the king and
get
Darby
him one of
O'Gill
these.
and
We
the
need to
little
make a nice
people.
cheer real quick.
All right.
All right, come
All
on.
right, I'm with that. That's how I'll stop my 1 week streak of non-carbonated beverages.
Listen,
with the tea.
I
will-
can't think of a better
It's
way.
good. Exactly.
Right.
Okay, that's one. The mayor's.
Yes.
One.
Yeah,
Two, it's the best
right.
root beer in Tulsa.
And you know what?
Arguably.
It's better for you than Mountain Dew. So.
And if you're having it in the morning, at
Yeah,
least the rest of the day you can correct the course.
That's right.
You start off wobbly,
You're
you can
working
tighten
it off
up.
all day long.
Down about 15 more of these.
Plus, we don't want to catch you on camera root beer less. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Mayor,
It is that good.
Now, I never saw it originally, but I'm told, and it was recreated for us the first time we filmed here, that the root beers used to slide down the long counter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now, were you here? Look at that. See, now that the world is in
There we
correct
go.
orbit right
Yes.
now. Can we get a cheers real quick?
Oh, definitely.
Hey.
Here we go.
All right.
Look at that. Oh,
The little chunks of ice in there.
After that week, it's even better.
that's it.
Yeah, that's what it really
we're
was
bad
about.
influences on him there. His wife is like, she's through the TV
Cleaning
right
the
now.
palate.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean it really was like old school diner stuff coming down.
So it came down
the
the- yeah.
counter, and yeah.
The owner Dusty recreated it for us, but
Yeah.
I missed the original run.
Yes. Yeah. No, it was awesome.
Good stuff. I think we're ready. We're going to get us. I do have a question though. I never asked, and I'm sure it's self-explanatory. But what's the difference between a Theta burger and a regular old-fashioned burger?
Well, Theta Burger is going to have your cheddar cheese instead of American, and then we dress it with barbecue sauce, mayo, pickles, onions, all the works pretty much. And then your old fashioned is just mustard, pickle, and onion.
Okay.
I've never
And
had
you
it
can
here,
do
but
onions
Theta
right in as
burgers
well.
are pretty awesome.
It's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
It is an intimidating burger though. It's about 8 bigger, so. I need to measure up.
For who? I'll have the old-fashioned. Let the mayor order
You
first.
were intimidated. Can I get a double cheeseburger with onions fried in? A side of fries, please.
Sounds good.
Great, thank you.
Ron?
Exactly. I was going to get the double cheeseburger, fried onions, no veggies, veggie free. And I am going to skip the bacon this time, since I got the root beer.
All right. Well, we can accept that for a compromise. I'll have exactly what the mayor had. And with no fries, though. I just want, let me get a double, double old-fashioned. And can we get onion rings on the side? That's perfect. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Now we're cooking with gas.
Is there anything you can start you off with? Have coleslaw, have cheese or salad?
I think I'm okay.
I think this is the first of about 15 for me, so. Right.
Well, it's free refill, so keep
See?
it short.
There you go. There we go. Now, Mayor, I gotta ask. Okra. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm not an okra guy.
Okay.
My wife loves okra.
Yep.
She can tell you all the places that have the best okra all over the state.
Okay.
She loves Ishins and Okarchi, namely because of the okra.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's a
okra
thing,
could be
yeah,
that
no, sure,
amazing.
it's a thing,
but
it's a thing.
yeah,
Would you believe I never heard of it until I got to Tulsa?
I can believe that.
And I just find it not weird, but it's great that it gets offered with every burger. So I don't know that just because I never heard of okra is not shocking. Trust me. There's a lot of things I don't
Right.
know. But I've never. It seems synonymous with any burger spot that we go here. Tater tots, which I don't know that in LA you would find that, or New York or whatever.
Really?
Not with. It's a breakfast thing more than it would be with the hamburger thing.
Interesting.
And then, but the okra was the wild horse, the dark horse candidate that was like, whoa, where did that come from? And it seemed to be offered. And all okra is not created equal. If it's fried and breaded, I like it. But you could put my shoes in breading and fry them, and I'd probably eat them. The okra, if it is slimy, I refuse.
Oh yeah, no, I'm only talking about fried okra.
Okay, yeah.
But even
'Cause-
that, like for me, it's just kind of, it's strange
Yeah.
to have a
It has
vegetable fried like that.
Yeah.
I guess
it is.
onion rings would be.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the
Their
onion rings here.
I have actually never had the onion rings
What?
here.
Oh,
I've been a fry guy my entire life.
You've got to try the onion rings here.
They're good.
This is the gold standard.
Really?
Onion rings, I'd say.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Wow.
They make them a little differently.
Yeah.
Wow, you've established that bar in
Now,
my
do they have cots at the city hall? Because you'll need a nap.
I know.
Probably after, when we're done.
I'm speaking to a class at TU this afternoon. I'm going to have to...
You're going to be keyed up and then
Yeah.
you'll be with them napping. All right, lights out, guys. We're going to...
Right, I'm
Yeah.
adopting the college student diet.
It is. Yeah, it is definitely.
Soft drinks and burgers for breakfast.
Yeah, it's a unique time to film, but again, it lasts us all day, so there's a weird, fulfilling quality to it. I guess.
And you know, most of the time I don't feel particularly stuffed unless we get something, you know, like the
Theta.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
But usually, you know, it just feels like it was a satisfying meal, and then you're just good for hours.
Well, and like there are two different kinds of burgers. I mean, you
Yes.
got like they have here, that's the flat patty.
Love.
That I imagine is not as impactful as say like a Goldie's that is
A thick
giant patty.
We've never done
Yeah.
Goldie's. Goldie's comes up a lot. Mm-hmm. And when we ask other owners if they're not eating their burger, where they go, they usually tell us.
Well, they told us Goldie's,
Yeah.
but
Bill's is usually.
Bill's is on there.
Yeah.
Weber's has been on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Bill's is a very big burger.
it is.
And for me,
Yeah.
it's a great burger, but I prefer thin ones. They're more
Right.
manageable.
Right.
I don't overindulge and then regret
Right.
it.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Bill's, I might be like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have ate the whole thing. Here, I know my limits, and I can kind of put a little bit of everything in there.
Right.
Have the root beer,
Yes.
have a side, and eat a double cheeseburger and be like, perfect.
Yep. Yep.
And
yep.
the big ones are a little.
Yeah, because even like this, a double cheeseburger is not like a
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
huge one that you would
It gets
get.
the trick done.
So what I wanted to ask you guys, I saw an article somebody posted on Facebook over the weekend saying that it's time for people in Tulsa to acknowledge that Whataburger is actually better than In-N-Out Burger.
I saw that. That was not
What
us.
do you think about that?
I say no.
Now, my theory on
I'm kinda
In-N-Out
with
is
you,
that it's
no.
an issue of scarcity. Like we were out in San Francisco for the USS Tulsa thing, and we had the whole big to-do, and then afterwards my wife and I went and celebrated by getting an In-N-Out burger.
Right.
But it's because you can't
Get
get
them,
it
yeah,
here,
that's
and
part of
so
it. Also, In-N-Out doesn't travel well. I always tell people,
yeah.
do not get it at the drive-in and then take it home. 20
really?
minutes later, it literally goes flat. It just, as
Interesting.
soon as the temperature drops on it,
Yeah.
fries are useless. I mean, they're literally like packing peanuts
Interesting.
in 4 minutes.
Right.
So you really got to get it,
Gotta get it
while
right
it's going
there.
on.
Okay.
I think the hidden menu and all the little
Yes.
is it lends perfect to an internet culture, especially where there's
Yeah.
like the hidden menu and animal style, and
Yeah.
I can tell you all the tricks.
I'm
that
an
I,
animal
yeah, okay,
style
so
burger
get the
guy.
animal style fries, but
Yeah.
then we're talking. And so,
Yeah.
but it is a great burger, but it is. I wouldn't put it in the same category as other great burgers, if that makes sense. It's a unique burger,
Right.
and it is quality.
As
Yeah.
You
far
can
as,
see
as
it.
far
You
as
know,
chains go, you're talking chain burgers.
everything
That's what
about
I'm-
it.
That's the
Everything about it. Excuse me, as I look out the window, I think I see a burger connoisseur. Tell me your name.
Joe.
I knew it.
It is Joe.
Joe, the burger guy. I knew it. Good morning. I love your hat.
Y'all back again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got a distinguished guest.
Yeah,
So,
you do.
Joe, can you join us for 1 second? Do you mind?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
1 o'clock, Yankees game. Preseason. Why here this morning?
Just one of the best basic breakfasts you'll find.
I heard that.
Really?
We actually did get a break. Did we get a breakfast here
Got a
that one
breakfast
morning?
here,
We
yeah.
did. Fantastic breakfast.
It is. It's just the best.
For people at home who don't know who you are, you've been doing burger searches long before we ever did one.
Yep.
And you're here, which is great because it's a testimony to. And it's on. This is not. You're not our ringer. We don't have a pool game set up next, so you're not okay. So, but I've always admired, that you were doing that, and that you do that, and then here you are.
Yeah, I
For
totally
breakfast,
use
which
your
is-
site as my checklist of places to go to.
Really.
Yeah.
But the thing I tried to do was, I had a love for photography, and I wanted to just document places like this that have been around forever. And, what are they doing right?
Yep.
You know.
What does Brownies do right?
Well, you know, it was actually years after I got hooked on their burgers and fries that I found out about the breakfast. You know,
Right.
but it was their basic burger and how they did a good sear on it, and whether you get a double or a single, and those house cut fries.
Mayor's favorite.
I know they are.
That's what I get every time.
That's fantastic.
And they kept it, through, some ownership changes, the original, and then, finally we got some stability, and, it's been doing good.
And then there's this stuff too.
Oh, the root beer.
Yeah.
It's like, again, what makes Tulsa unique in the burger scene, we got some of the, greatest burger places, and, the house root beer. House root beer.
Yeah, of course.
It's kind of early in the morning, but you got to consider a root beer float too.
I was saying earlier, I feel like this is the diet version.
It is.
This is our compromise.
I feel like I'm wearing your outfit today.
That's okay, listen. And I always end up wearing the Tulsa Oilers hat when I'm here, which is a weird, I don't know why my moods fluctuate. And it was red today. So, great to see you, man.
Yeah, it's great to see
we
you,
got to
man.
get you on. We got to do an episode with you. We want
Okay,
to
Come on.
do.
Definitely.
Yeah, y'all are doing fun. It's fun watching.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's fun.
Thank you. For sure.
Y'all have you got a good man.
Well, I got
Yeah,
a
great man there. Yeah.
Here, let me get a. This is too
This is
awesome. There we go. Sweet.
It's like the
Joe,
Untouchables.
Y'all get back to work.
I know. I feel like we put the band back together for a second. Good stuff. Good to see you, Joe.
It's great to see you.
Wow, what a treat.
That is the thing too.
Yeah, what's the odds?
I know.
We'd be sitting here at early in the morning and the expert on Tulsa burgers
That's
walked in.
And
Yeah.
that,
But it tells you about this place. It tells you about Tulsa. We're talking about Tulsa. The amount of burger places here, and we marvel at it constantly. There really is no other city like Tulsa in terms of its burgers.
Not even close.
Per capita.
Right.
It is. There's like not even.
It's remarkably-
This is Burger City, USA, really.
It is.
yeah, I like it. He's got so many good little pearls. Like a marketing guy, we need to send him Burger City, USA. It is definitely the burger capital of the U.S. for sure.
Yeah.
Because, and nobody can even. It's not even close. I mean, per capita, if we did the math, it would be some crazy number per. And we're about to hit the million mark. Is that something?
Yeah.
So I wonder how many per. We'll have to figure that out. That'd be a good little metric. But regardless, there are 20 that come to mind. Each unique to. You can't even say who's the best.
Right.
It's really hard. People are like, come on, you can tell us. Can you tell us who's the best? And I said, it started out as like we thought like who does have the best, but there's no way to ever make
That's
that.
how I.
Yeah, you can't quantify
It's
it.
like 5 or 6 years ago, my cousin and I, we thought we're going to use Joe's page and go to all of them, and we're going to rank which ones are the best. And quickly realized you just can't.
It's really hard because
Yeah.
you got ambiance, you got customer service,
Yep.
you got all the X factors. This could be the difference. It could be the wobbler in your decision on
Yes.
what's better. And I don't know. Again, I think we would have got bored with this a long time ago. Just if it was about burgers.
Yeah.
It's about
Right.
the spirit of Tulsa.
Yeah.
It's about the lineage. Of,
Right.
Hey, after the softball game, we came over here. Or after Little League, I took my son here.
Yes.
My grandfather had been taking me here. We knew the old, and
Yep.
you feel like it's like a rite of passage.
Totally.
You would be denying your kids or your family a true American experience, which is the burger.
Yes.
We don't in Dusseldorf. They don't take the kids to burgers.
Right,
It's like
right.
I would. It's tied in with the whole Route 66 and the travel thing. And here's a sack of burgers.
Yeah.
Some of the places have like grills that are like, heading
even
towards
the
the
newer
100
ones,
mark. Or
Even the newer ones are inspired by the ones that have been around for 60, 70 years.
Yes.
We find that too. We find so many, Hanks and Bills, and they all kind of tie in together in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and this counter is iconic
course.
too. I mean, when I bring
yeah.
my kids here, they don't want to sit at a
No,
table.
of course,
they want
that's
to sit at the
especially.
counter.
I
the
wonder what
quick
age that stops.
refills.
You know, you get to a certain point, you're like,
Yeah.
you know, only if I'm going solo do I do the counter.
Right.
I get it. Oh boy. Here we look out now.
All right.
Oh, we.
Ah, they smell so good. Oh my! Wow! Look at those.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Is there anything else I can get for you guys? Like homemade signature barbecue.
I think I'm good.
Sounds good. Y'all enjoy.
Yeah.
Great.
Excellent.
You
Thanks.
definitely need to try this.
I definitely will. Can't believe I've never had them. Literally the steam shooting out of it. Yep.
The crisp edges of the bun too is like another
My
little.
favorite.
It's a weird little thing that. This is the part of the episode where it gets really quiet.
And that's the other thing. Like the combination of the bun, the burger, the onions, mustard, and the pickles. Like you would think burgers are fairly basic, but you will never find a burger anywhere that tastes like this. Like it is a very unique flavor. And cool it off with a
Unbeatable.
frosty root beer.
It really is unbeatable. And shout out to all the brave people at home who actually go for the pie when they're done with all of this. 'Cause usually we get a chili burger by the time the pie comes up, but the pies are pretty amazing as well.
They are.
Now, did you grow up in this area over here by Brownies, or did you have to
Yeah,
drive
just
in? or-
about a mile to the south of here is where we grew up, and we live a couple blocks over from the house I grew up in.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I don't think you can even get that in grocery stores.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
Yeah, no, it was popular in like the 80s.
That is cool.
You want to try that with fries.
All right, there you go. All right, all right. That's got to feel good to the owner to know that the mayor's favorite place is Brownies. I'm gonna say it's mine as well.
I would say, yeah, it's our go-to.
I mean, this is how this whole thing came about for us.
Really?
I met Ron through the Outsider's house, and then after we would do our segments, he'd be like,
See? Never had, it's a weird,
It is. It's like the HP sauce.
yeah.
I like it.
But this is what got you guys.
he would always say, sure. Whew, trouble.
You have a driver, right?
He does. We're all
yes,
gonna jump in
please.
that SUV. We would interview about the house, and then he'd be like, listen, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, of course. He's like, burger? Now, I've said it 100 times, but you don't hear that in LA anymore. Burger? Like, it's like,
Really?
you hear like quinoa, kale, pokey, but never burger. And I was like, all right, I like it. You get down like I get down. And then we started talking about, where to. And we would usually, this was the first place we ever went and had a burger together. But I think we hit a few other spots where we started discussing how many great, how noticeably there was a ton of burger spots here that I didn't notice anywhere else in my travels. And then we decided, why don't we go see what's really real, see what's what, and see why. And it's been almost over a year now. We still haven't run out of them.
No.
Yeah, every owner is unique and then different than the next. I mean, obviously, but the passion is what drives them still. They're in love with the legacy that they know that they're carrying on. It's the pride of Tulsa. Even if they're the third owners or whatever, they're well aware that usually they started off as customers as well.
Right.
So-
Right. Yeah. One of the things I love about this spot, it's a pretty small place, but I can't think of a time where I've been here and haven't run into people I know. I mean, just from a sense of community, it really has it.
I feel like our job is to tell other people though. You know, Tulsa has a really good way of like, we don't tell each other, you know, but we don't go out and, you know.
Well,
I got the ball, don't worry, I'll do it.
we're trying to find more ways of getting people to go into parts of the city where, you know, I think so many, I'm guilty of this as much as anybody, you go from your house to your work, house to your work. For us, it's like where kids go to school. But it's like you have your little bubble of the city that you exist within. And it's easy to miss out on the diversity of things that we have. That's why we did 918 Day last year to try and draw attention to stuff that's in all parts of the city. But the burger culture here absolutely does that. And you've got there's stores and restaurants in all parts of the city and very different kinds of places.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill's, you're not really going in and sitting down. You're standing in the parking lot.
But the fact that could actually exist in today's world and be thriving.
Right.
Again, everybody defaults to that. You ask any owner of a spot, and 9 times out of 10, it's Bill's.
Yep.
And so, it's a testimony to, you know, the fortitude of, we always ask them, why do you think Tulsa has, and nobody can answer, why do we embrace this so much?
Yeah.
And why they're thriving, and nobody kind of, Tulsa's burger country, and nobody really can, you know, they don't even,
right.
Because nobody stops to think about it until you think about that. That is a good question. Why is that, why is there so many?
And people may not know that there are, you know, 20, you said 20, it's like, yeah, in that vicinity, 20 to 25 places around town that are small, locally owned, that are mom and pop, been around for years.
Yes.
People don't know. When I tell them that, when I have a conversation with them about it, they're like, well, I didn't realize there were that many places. And they are, they're all over town.
Went to Weber's this week. Weber's is here, Claude's is here.
Yep.
Sonic is here.
Right.
No Sundays and Mondays for Claude's. Weber's doesn't stay open at night. It's like they're what? Like the business model, and they're all thriving.
Right.
They're all doing great. There's
multi-generational.
There's nobody going like, oh, we better do chicken specials because the burgers don't move themselves. We need something like. It's another pet peeve as well. I like a burger place that just knows how to do a great burger.
Yes.
I'm not interested in a chicken sandwich, and I know that, you know, whatever. I know where to get a good chicken sandwich if I'm interested. It's not.
Well, that's like this place. I mean, I've been getting the same thing here for 35 years.
And it never disappoints.
And it never disappoints, and it doesn't change. It's like there's some places that new ownership comes in and changes the menu up or quits cooking it the same way, and it's not as good.
Yeah, that's important. People will disappoint, Ron, but burgers provide. Remember that.
Each and every day.
That's it.
Each and every morning. For breakfast.
That is. Yeah.
Really is the breakfast of champions.
I mean,
Yeah, usually I split this plate with my son.
right.
It's going to be a super productive afternoon today.
I've had about maybe a mug and a quarter of this stuff.
I mean, we won't sell. Nobody's counting your root beers, buddy. Yeah, he's had enough. Cut him off. No more root beer for him. Cut him off.
I feel like I'm starting to get a little hyper over here.
Playing the drums on the table. So I'm going to ask you what we always ask the owner since you're here. If not Brownies, where would your default burger go-to be?
Weber's. Love Weber's.
Too. And there's something they share a lot of similarities in the.
Yes.
They both got
classics.
Color scheme.
Root beer.
Yep.
It's hard to say which is better. They're just both great.
Yes.
They're just both tier 1 root beer.
Yeah. No, I love Weber's.
Burgers are the thinner ones. And,
Yep.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Well done.
And gosh, I mean, that family has operated that place for so long. Mm-hmm. Great people.
Fantastic people.
And the grill that's been around since the 1800s.
He said that the grill was fired
I saw
up
that
at
on
one
your
point. Yeah, it's
show you
crazy.
did there. I didn't know that.
You can tell. I mean, the seasoning is important.
Yeah.
Not that I don't know I can differentiate 50-year seasoning to 100. You know, in my mind I think we can, but it is important. I do understand that is a thing, and that would be good.
That's one of the other places that my kids always ask if we can go to, and it's limited as to what the hours are.
But that's fantastic. That's what I kind of like about it.
Yeah.
That gives the mystique of, you're driving down the street Monday, you want to be, Clubs is closed today.
Yes.
It might be cash only too in a society that we don't have very, it's all those little nuances that it's like, I got my $20 and I'm going to get a burger. It's Tuesday. And make sure you get it done.
Love Weber's. Growing up, my grandmother, Claude's was her favorite place, just across the street. Goldie's I highly recommend that as well. It's very different, but it is really seared over an open flame.
Wow. Okay.
Which, especially going on the one on 31st Street, which is where we go between Harvard and Yale, and the guy has his head up under the ventilation hood, the flames shooting up and everything.
We know which one we're going to.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And Ty's over by TU. Going there a lot. It's very good.
Their fries are really good.
Yes.
Potato.
Yep.
Curly Q's.
Yes.
And Freddy's over by T. Another good one.
I don't know that I've been there.
Our cup of runneth over when it comes to good options for burgers. Therein lies the we have an embarrassment of riches here when it comes to burgers. So many so that the mayor is like, it might have escaped. It's down your wheelhouse. That's the thing. Your route doesn't pass you by. They have to change your route once in a while. Yeah, there are so many good ones, man. So many cool people.
Yes.
That's the whole thing. I feel that they haven't been asked enough, and they light up when we ask the backstory. Yeah. Because we all want to share that experience with other people. Why it's important, and it is important. It really is.
Yep.
So. Well, fantastic.
Thank you very much
for coming out and having a burger with us.
It's a good way to start the day and the week. And now I can say, just expect those to all be gone before we leave the table. Right?
I'm going under the table. Good stuff.